The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro, bringing you the biggest headlines from around the world. The death toll from the devastating earthquake that hit Turkey and Syria has climbed to 7,200. In Turkey, the number of casualties exceeded 5,400, while the death toll in Syria has climbed to 1,800. As the scale of the disaster became ever more apparent, the death toll looked likely to rise considerably. One United Nations official said they fear that thousands of children may have been killed. Tens of thousands of people were injured or left homeless in cities in Turkey and northern Syria. Winter weather has hampered rescue and relief efforts and made the plight of the homeless even more miserable. In response to the tragedy, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan declares a 3-month state of emergency in 10 of the country's provinces. He says this allows search and rescue activities and all subsequent works to be carried out rapidly. Erdogan also thanked countries that offered assistance.
Şu ana kadar 70 ayrı ülke
We have received offers of assistance from 70 different countries and 14 international organizations. We spoke with 18 heads of state and government who called us on the phone. I would like to thank all of our friends who called, sent messages, and released statements to convey their support and offer of help in this difficult day of our country.
Search teams and international aid continue to pour into Turkey and Syria. This as local rescuers working in freezing temperatures and sometimes using their bare hands dug through the remains of buildings flattened by the powerful earthquake. A closer look into the situation in this report by the Associated Press.
ساعدني يلا يلا هارون يلا يلا ساعدني لا تسحب راسك ساعدني يلا يا رب طول بالك لا تسيب حد
يلا عبود يلا وصل لعندك يلا اجرك مجروحه بسيطه يلا يا رب الحمد لله على السلامه يلا الحمد لله على السلامه من ايمه صار ضغط بايده كامل
We will be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Divers from the U.S. Navy have begun pulling pieces of the downed Chinese balloon from the ocean. Officials said they are using sophisticated reconnaissance drones to locate and map the debris. These will be brought to the FBI laboratory in Virginia and other sites where experts can analyze it. The suspected Chinese spy balloon was shot down over the weekend on orders of U.S. President Joe Biden. Ukraine says Russian forces have endured their deadliest day since the invasion as Moscow pressed with an intensifying winter assault. The Ukrainian military report it has increased its running tally of Russian military dead by 1,030 overnight, describing the increase as the highest of the war so far. For its part, Russia said it has inflicted 6,500 Ukrainian casualties in the month of January. Although tallies of enemy casualties from either side have typically been seen as unreliable, Ukraine's assertion that the fighting was so far the deadliest for Russian troops fits accounts from both sides. This comes as Moscow pressed on with an intensifying winter assault in the east, bringing tens of thousands of freshly mobilized troops to the battlefield. Here are other headlines we're keeping our eyes on. Still on Ukraine, Germany, Denmark, and the Netherlands pledged to provide Kyiv with at least 100 refurbished Leopard 1 tanks in the coming months. Germany's defense minister said the first 20 to 25 tanks would reach Ukraine this summer. Trade unions in France led a third wave of nationwide strikes on Tuesday against President Emmanuel Macron's plans to make the French work longer before retirement. Public transport, schools, and refinery supplies in France were disrupted due to the protests. Microsoft unveils a new version of its search engine Bing, which incorporates artificial intelligence tech ChatGPT. The AI tool uses deep learning techniques to generate human-like responses to search requests. The company added that it also integrating the chatbot technology into its Edge browser. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register an account now at signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Coming right up is Agenda at 8 a.m. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.